And that's another one of those movies. Now, I've seen them, but I always pretend to know more about them than I really do.
Yeah, I could tell instantly because you always say the same thing.
Second one.
Godfather 2 was superior.
I do say that.
And listen, it is spectacular filmmaking.
Mm-hmm.
Cinematography, mood, tone, atmosphere, acting. My God. It may be Pacino's best acting ever.
And
De Niro's
in
incredible.
it.
De Niro's incredible.
That's right.
But I still don't understand the story. I had to, and I've seen it many times.
Mm-hmm.
I had to read along on, Biggie calls it wiki watching.
Mm-hmm.
I read along in Wikipedia to keep up with the plot. And I still don't know who ordered the hit in Michael Corleone's house at Tahoe.
So Chris Demm said, that's off the cuff. I watched some of Godfather and Godfather 2. So I go to my
go-to line.
Godfather 2 is the superior picture. So he then says, well, explain this to me. Who ordered the hit? Was it this guy, this guy? And I'm
Was
like,
it the Rosado brothers? Was it Frankie Pantangeli? Was it Fredo? Was it our friend in Florida, Hyman Roth?
I don't know the movie.
We're waiting.
I really don't know.
Was it Bazzini's family?
I don't know any of these people. I don't know. I've seen it once.
Yeah.
And I just remember.
He rang those names off of you, though, and you just sat there staring.
I know. It's like,
What's going on?
you know, I always pretend to know. What's that one that everybody loved? Kaiser Sose.
Usual suspect.
I always say, what a fine piece of film. But then anytime anybody really talks to me about, I don't know what that, I don't know what that. I fell asleep during most of that movie.
Oh, it's so good.
I mean, I know that there's a big twist at the end, but
there's a twist.
I really don't know it. But people who really love movies, they love The Usual Suspect. And Kaiser Sose, they're like, oh, the ending, this,
the
that.
ending.
And I'm just like, oh, yeah. But I didn't really see it. I mean, I woke up and was like, I used to fall asleep in a lot of movies. I guess
because you go on Friday nights.
I did. That was so stupid.
That was your Friday night. You go to the Late Show.
Yes.
What we used to call the Late Show, that 9:40 movie.
Yeah. And I had to, show I could still do it, but even with these hours. But I just couldn't, and I was falling asleep in movies. And I pretend to love all these movies, but in reality, I only seen not many. There's another one. What's that one? It's got
Star Wars.
No.
Kane?
Wizard of Oz.
No.
Gunfight at the OK Corral?
No. It says the guy's like, England can kiss my ass or something like that. It's like, what do you have to declare? And he goes, in England.
Oh.
The guy who eventually went on to be in Law and Order was in it. It's called. I'll never get it. Never mind. I'll never get it. I slept through the entire movie. I saw the opening credits and the end of it, and that's it. That's all I saw.
Oh. An English movie or an American?
It's American. They go to England, and it's the big.
Not Four Weddings.
No, I think John Travolta may be in it. I don't know that for sure though. Flounder, you're talking about who ordered the hit in Godfather 2. Go ahead.
Yeah. Back to Demm's first question. I was always under the impression it was Hyman Roth, the way everything played out at the end.
Yeah, at the end, that's the way it seems. But the Frankie Pantangeli, when he gets, by the way, the world's worst hit, they put piano wire around his neck, but they don't kill him.
Oh God!
They drag him into the phone booth.
Yeah.
But they say Michael Corleone says hello, but that wasn't Michael ordering that hit, right?
I don't think that was Michael. I think that was the
Rosados.
Because they knew that the Rosados, because he was going to roll over on them.
Yeah. Okay.
I concur.
Sounds like nobody knows.
See that? You see how that's done?
Yeah.
I don't have a clue. Not a clue what that is. Eddie is on what's this movie I'm thinking about that they went to England?
It's Get Shorty.
Yes, Get Shorty.
Oh,
that's it. Get
that's
Shorty.
A good picture.
Okay.
Movie.
You like it? Yeah. Everybody does.
Yeah, my favorite scene is when Travolta throws Gandolfini down the stairs.
Didn't see it. Didn't see it. That
Snoring
movie
in his popcorn.
That is a movie that I saw literally the opening credits, and whoever I was next to nudged me.
You.
And
Lights are coming on.
and the lights were coming on. I mean, the closing credits were going. So people say, "Oh, I love Get Shorty," and I always say, "Oh, me too."
It's so good, and its sequel is so bad.
Okay, well, that's what I always
You
say.
can throw that around.
I always say,
So far superior to be cool.
I would say, Get
The sequel is Get Shoddy. African American cast.
You know, when people say to me, "Oh, when John Travolta," I say, "Yes, Travolta is so good in Get Shorty." In reality, I mean, and it was like cocked one eye open, like halfway through it. You know, you're just like, "What is going on?" Complete waste of
Heavy
7
eyelids.
Oh yeah, complete waste of 7.
Hackman?
Is he in? Is he in the movie? I didn't even know. I didn't know he was in the movie.
Well, see, he can tell you anything now. Dem
He could. And I would agree. I'd be like,
Is that Chewbacca?
Yeah.
that Harrison Ford's great in that.
Yeah.
When he's flying the plane.
I think Hackman's in Get Shorty.
Do you know what my son told me about? Do you remember a quarterback named DeMarcus Russell who used to play for the Raiders? He was a total
I
bust.
do, yeah. He had a great college career and wash out as a pro.
That's right. LSU, he was picked number
One of the strongest arms I have ever seen.
Yes. Picked number 1 overall by the Raiders and a complete bust. Now, my son and I right now are into nothing but the NFL draft. We talk about it. No, I wish y'all knew something about that because I could get into that all day.
I'm sorry.
Y'all don't know anything about it. But we're talking about that. Well, my son told me he read that when DeMarcus Russell went to the Raiders, they sent him 2 videotapes. And he said, watch every one of these plays because these are the core plays that we ran last year. Is all of our games, the offensive plays. We want you to watch them and become really familiar with them before we report to camp. So they came back. He came back. They said, did you watch those plays? He goes, yes, I watched all those plays. I think I got it, this and that. I've read the playbook. Well, the videotapes were blank. They didn't.
Marcus.
Man.
So he's pulling a Chris Kelly.
I would have done the
Going
same.
all in on the bluff.
Wow.
Pushing every chip.
Watch him. You would have done the same thing, right? It's like 8 hours of tape.
Absolutely. I'd have been like, oh, yeah, watched him. Absolutely.
Well, he busted. You know, he became a huge washout in the NFL.
What a story.
So that's how I do Big Shorty. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Get Shorty.
Check it. Get Shorty.
Big Short is a different movie.
I've seen that.
That one you
I've
did
seen
not
that
sleep
one.
through.
I did not sleep through that. Did you ever see Big Shorty?
You slept through the title.
Big Short.
No wonder I can never think of it.
You bought the wrong ticket to the wrong
no
damn
wonder
movie
I can
theater.
never think of it. You know, my God.